The third pathway for really enhancing student achievement and learning is the fact that the human brain weighs around about 3 pounds. And for this tiny amount of weight, it's important to remember that the brain uses about 20% of your oxygen. And your brain really needs that oxygen and glucose for it to run efficiently and effectively. And what you'll often see in the classrooms, that in the afternoons you begin to see your students fade. Have you seen that happen? They begin to fall to sleep, and sometimes it might even be teachers that are doing that. One of the reasons is that this 3-pound massive brain needs two things to really make it work well. It needs glucose and oxygen. We'll be talking more about glucose later, but why do you think the brain needs oxygen? That's right, because oxygen is the super fuel for thinking and learning. Now, when we looked at the research about what helps students from Japan achieve at very high levels, we began to discover that every 45 to 50 minutes in Japan, they get the students up and moving, doing vigorous exercise, because activity tends to get the blood flow up and tends to get more oxygen into the brain, which allows the brain to think and learn with more efficiency and effectiveness. So what does this mean to us as classroom teachers? First thing to remember is build in opportunities for exercise whenever you can into your daily routine for teaching. When you do this, you allow your students to get more oxygen into the brain so their 3 pounds of brainware can be more focused and more attuned to learning. So now let's reflect on ways that you could bring more exercise into the classroom so that your students could learn at higher levels and get their 3 pounds of brainware learning more efficiently.